Hello there, friends and viewers. Today we're going to do something different again. We're going to look into another replay, this time in solo queue quick match. I queued as the butcher because I need to practice the butcher a little bit more. I'm not really good at play melee assassins in general. Um, but especially the melee assassins that don't have escape are at my weakness. So we're going to be following me, of course. Um, on the friendly team, we have a Vala, a Butcher, a Sylvanas, a Medic, and a Tychus. We have a lot of damage, but we don't have a tank. Now, luckily, we do have the Medic, and if the Medic is on her heals, she should be able to keep us alive as if I were a tank. Granted, I wouldn't do anything stupid. Now, I did have a ping of like 200 through most of this game, so not to make an excuse, but it will be just a little bit annoying. I was okay at the beginning of the match, but it shouldn't matter a lot because I'm gonna be there till before the minion wave starts fighting anyway. So, for the first talent, I go for the hamstring talent that reduces the cooldown whenever you hit an enemy hero because I like going for the AA resets. It allows you to cut a lot easier. On the enemy team, we have a Sylvanas and Medic, a Diablo, a Vala, and a Leoric. So they have a double tank, of which one is really good at locking targets down. They also have a lot of single target if they want to. They have extra strong Vala if they want to. Now, spoiler alert, Vala doesn't go for the stun, which is my bad choice. But, and then it doesn't matter. Because it is a quick match. Alright, so early on it's gonna be a little bit annoying. I do have to stack up my moves. I am not good in the laning phase because I need to rely on the range, and once the first phase starts you will see I will start grabbing a little bit and such. Because after I get my moves I can do that a lot easier. Now I've tried to trade a little bit, but that's stupid of course because there's a medic in the lane and trading against Leoric is generally already not a good idea, but especially when there's a medic in the lane, you shouldn't do it. So, small little mistakes, I should just be focusing on just hamstringing the waves and, trying not to lose any of those fresh moves. Like, I clear the wave and then I go help. As you can see on the map, there's a little bit of a struggle, but I decide to charge in on the Vala here because, well, she is extremely low and I want to just take her out, so I do that. I will continue to harass the Leoric out of my area here because I do not really want them to do anything crazy. Now, here I make a mistake. I go too far in. Vala is low, she doesn't have a lot of mana. I chase Medic. Now, of course, you want to focus on Medic because Medic is really squishy, but here it doesn't really work out. I killed the Sylvanas, which is really good with the help of Tychus involved, but I shouldn't have done that. That was really greedy, and Diablo was stupid to actually move out there. I should have moved there, not try to trade with the Leoric again. Don't try to trade with the Leoric early game. It's not going to work. Diablo just flips me, and I get instant kill. On level 4, I decide to go for the cheap shot, if I remember correctly. We'll see soon. It's definitely the talent that I want to take care. Right? I did went for the cheap shot. Now the reason I go for the cheap shot is not necessarily because it's not because we have a lot of CC on the team, because honestly we don't, especially if all goes for straight, we will have no CC basically. But my charge, it stuns, right? It starts with really short duration, but if I charge in, auto attack hamstring, my hamstring will have the extra damage on it. Now hamstring is also an auto attack reset, so when you do that, you can chain that together, right? So You will charge in, you will auto attack, hamstring, auto attack. Happens in less than half a second if you do it correctly. It can be an insane amount of burst. And the level 1 talent really helps with this because you will have your hamstring up a lot more than normal. Normally it does 100 damage at this level. And it does 100% more when you stun someone, so you do 200 damage, right? This does 120 damage, so that's 320 damage. Your auto attacks. Okay, can I actually see my auto attacks? If I do this, can I? I can't. Alright. I should do a significant amount of damage with my auto attacks, but remember, 320, like that's already quite a lot. It skills up a lot more in the late game. So you do the hamstring, does a lot of damage, you do 2 auto attacks and such, right? Now here we're again, I go for the medic. Kind of a mistake again, right? I'm not really into my game yet. There was a little bit of lag, and especially the fact that we didn't get a fair really confusing and it took me kind of on a semi-tilt, right? Which is just really not good. I mean, I already got it 3 times out of the 4 times of my own team. That's certainly not a good sign. Now, I decided to go top here because there's really no reason for me to go here. Terror is almost down, they will get that. So I decided to go on a Diablo because he's pushing and I need to stop them. On level 7, I go for the burst strike, which is an important part of the burst combo. Your next basic attack will deal 50% more damage, meaning that the second auto attack in the charge combo will do 50% more damage. So basically, you go from 2 auto attacks to 2.5 auto attacks with the hamstring and the charge, just increasing your burst, and that's what it's all about. Most butchers, they want to go for the victuals on level 1 and then go for the abattoir on level 7. It's really good if you have an Uber, sometimes. But even then, that defines you only lost 2 seconds. What are you really going to do? As Butcher, you are an assassin, you are a burst hero. You are not an illidan. There's no reason to build towards that sustained damage. If you want sustained damage, there's really only one thing that's gonna matter in this game. That's the stim drill, because that's 75% increased attack. There's no talent in my whole build that could make up for that. And there's nothing that's gonna skill better with that than to take out a hero before the fight starts. Right, so here again, the enemy has level 10. I only now realized that I actually had level 10 here. I think I died here, but I'm not really sure. So I decide to go on to Diablo here. It might seem weird that I'm focusing 10, but as you can see, I was dropping really low. So I decided to brand Diablo there and just lightly jump down. I would kill Diablo anyways if you face tank my damage. And then in the end, we kill both, right? So Volok can DPS me, whatever. They didn't focus the Medic, and that's their biggest mistake, that they didn't focus the Medic. Because they didn't do that, she could, after I killed Diablo, just heal me up, and I would be like, whatever. Go for the Furnace Balls here. Not so much because it's better off, because, to be honest, it really doesn't matter. The Lamb of the Slaughter is just as good, sometimes even better, but it's mostly because of the Medic, because Medic went for a false block on level 4, so I kind of need something else than auto attack damage to kill her. So I go for the Furnace Balls, and it also works really well in the charge combo because Medic really doesn't die to that charge combo without Furnace Blast. And even with Furnace Blast, if she safeguards in time, it's still going to be kind of hard. So here, the fight is really sloppy. I don't really know what happens here. I go in with the Furnace Blast. Medic already died. She decided to tank something here. As you can see, the recording is kind of weird. Yeah, I really like. So yeah, really bad. I decided to chase off the dramatic again, go way too deep. Diablo just flashed over me. I should have turned around there. Granted, the Diablo started to take me in. It's probably best I could have done because Diablo was flying graphing. He wouldn't be able to stun me. And Diablo is really the only one with the stun because of all event force trade. So yeah, that was kind of a mini tilt there. Alright, I'm gonna pause right here, just for a little bit. So, alright, sorry for that. That was really weird. Let's hope that improves. I don't really like the lag right now. Alright, so this night phase, it was pretty calm.
I hate to say it, but your enemy has spawned.
We managed to pick up enough seeds to get a terror, but they also got a terror, so we have to fight this. I go in on the medic again, but this time I do decide to cancel it in time because I've learned from my mistakes. I died every single time I went into the medic. Alright, so I got what the problem was right now. It actually played faster than it should have been. Because my record button is depressed and it's speed to do that. Alright, so right here, pretty calm. We chased him away from the terror so Sylvanas can defend. You know, it's not like I charge back in on the terror, try to defend this. I get stimmed around here, so I just go ham and I start with the medic here, but I eventually switch my focus because the medic is really good position. I just started auto-checking Diablo because Diablo was ulting and he couldn't really like CC me. He flips me, I keep attacking him, I just want to kill him or keep him off of my team. I mean, he can do a lot of damage. People really underestimate the damage of tanks sometimes. This is true damage for me. I'm gonna die here. But in the meantime, my team should be able to mop this up if they play it well, but they decide to back off instead. I don't really disagree with that. It's probably the better choice, because it could turn bad, and we do need to defend, so... No. Shit happens, and that was shit that happened. I was just a little bit too greedy on the Diablo kill, I think. But yeah, so on level 13 I do go for Burning Rage because I notice I'm always up in their faces. Spell Shield isn't really necessary in this game. I don't really need the movement speed on my Brent either because they have two really slow tanks. And what is the other level 13 talent? Savage Charge.
Night falls once
Not really. I didn't went for a charge build. I went for a combo burst build, so it adds damage, I guess. But to be honest, the combo is mainly meant for the squish target, so it wouldn't even add that much damage compared to what my hamstring adds, because this adds 340 damage at this point in the game, while on a squish it would only add like 200 damage. At this point in the game, if you give 10% of the maximum health damage, I guess it doubles this damage. I don't really see the point if you can take Burnout Rage, which over time will do a lot more damage, and especially against tanks, which are the main targets I want to take down first, because they are gonna die from a medic, right? So here I do go bot, and it might seem weird that I like go there, but it's for the meat. I do need the meat pretty badly. I'll start him here a little bit if I should go top or not, because they are fighting. But after I saw Fall die, when I cleared this, I was like, they probably won't need me, you know. I mean, it's not going bad here, so I'm just gonna clear these seats and start to go home. Because I want to extend this seed lead that we have right now. We can potentially get 2 terrors, and I'm gonna try to get that, right? I mean, they're getting pushed out because they're out of mana, but the enemy team doesn't have a lot of chase potential. If they had like a Meridian or an Arthas, that probably would have been a way worse call. But with the Diablo and the Leor, they really can't do a lot. That and our team has a lot of knockbacks because Fnatic has knockback grenades and Tychus has knockback grenades. So they're not really getting to my team if they're chasing. So I almost take this down. The medic is gonna be here to heal me up, and I believe the fight is still gonna like erupt for some weird reason. But I'm gonna be full health. The only thing that I care about right now is my mana, and really the only thing for that is the fact that my brand needs to be costable for me. Because if I can't cost my brand, I'm gonna die. On level 16, I did go for the Enrage talent here. It's a really complicated talent. Basically, when you drop below 50% health, you get an insane amount of damage, CC reduction. It's basically crazy. So right here it does go off. I get 50% or what is it? 40% attack speed. I mean, holy damn, right? It allows me to kill targets really quickly. We take out Vala and Leor pretty quickly. Decide to push in this because it's basically free experience anyways. Clear a wave or something. Wait for Leor because he's gonna come up. Sylvanas here overextends, so kill Sylvanas, or at least try to. I might die here because of my overextension, but I decide to turn on the outlook. Again, same thing, right? I mean, right now it was because I was going to be closer to the medic. I mean, if I went for the Vala and Sylvanas, I wouldn't be able to get healed from the medic, so I decided to go for the Diablo, so I can get healed, so I can use my brand if needed, but it didn't turn out to be needed. Here, pretty stupid, I decided to just walk on the river, but again, I know the medic is nearby, and since it's late game, the medic is healing a lot. Right here, this is stupid, this is really stupid, but that charge turns out to be Vala's death with the Envenom. Really close, but I still crit kills. But never, never do that. But that was lag. But you know that should have happened. 6 deaths, really bad of me. Like I'm playing horrible. But yeah, I blame the ping, and partially it's the ping, but also don't charge in like that. There's no reason. You're not gonna be with your healer anymore, and I was told that I was gonna die from anything that would have happened. I did have my brand up, but I was charging. If you're charging, you can't brand someone and start auto attacking. Don't do that. That was a bad call. So these are things that I'll learn off, and like I could have been like, guys, why didn't you go in with me? With the fuck team, right? But really, in the first place, you have to look at yourself, and that was a bad mistake for me. Luckily, this team is pretty silent, and that's really good. I think they noticed that the fact that I was like, even though I made bad calls, I wasn't playing horrible. Can I cross this again because it's lagging? Hello? Alright, let's try it again. Sometimes it's not, I don't know. So right here, this is what I mean, right? I charge in on the Vala, and I actually want to replay that again. Let's see. So this is 26. Let's see if we can. Alright, let's rewind this a little bit. Let's see. And we'll actually like try to get a good shot of that. So I'm gonna just play this. So Vala here is full health. Hello. Right. So Vala's full health here. Right. So here She goes down to like 80% health. I charge in, I hamstring, I auto attack, or I charge in, I auto attack, I hamstring, I auto attack, and that basically took her from 80% to 0 health, which is the whole essential thing on my talents, right? And if that wouldn't have been enough, one more hamstring. It's gonna be off cooldown really fast. So right here, I do something really weird. I split from my team, but this late in the game, I'm pretty confident that if I blast tanks, I'm just gonna be fine. Diablo did something really stupid there. He altered in my face, but he's the only one that can really stop me. So he didn't go for the medic. He didn't go for me. He didn't go for anyone actually. He just did the thing that basically killed his whole team. Don't do that. Like, I understand it's damage, but damage is not the counter to Butcher. Especially not if he's still down and has his band on him. So this is basically gonna be GG. At this point in the game, like, I was just like, alright, so once I can brand the tank, get the Stinger, and I'm basically gonna be invincible, gonna shred through both of them, and alright, yeah, so right here, I traded with Lear, like, what up, right? And then I decided to back off because I do like get pinged back by the follow. And you know, I mean, if she wants to back off, I'll just back off. Like, I'm not gonna be that player that's like, no, I want to go in. I mean, that and the fact that my team is not here, like, it's not a good time to go in. So that's a good call to follow, and yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that I can listen to other people's calls. Like,
I see,
I'm not afraid to admit that sometimes I'm a little bit greedy. Like, I am a really aggressive player. Like,
your terror is compost.
I'm not that greedy though. I don't go in with a terror into their team and be like, yo, I want to get a plan off. But that's fine. She dies, but we still have this game. Like, it's level 20 against level 19. We have another terror. I go in here. Like, medic is my buddy basically. Like, I want to protect her, which is the exact reason I go onto Leoric and Diablo here, because if I kill them in time, there's nothing that's gonna keep the medic at bay, right? Vala can be insta-burst by our Vala and Icus. In the meantime, I take care of the rest of their team so that the medic doesn't get stunned, which is the main important thing, because if the medic gets stunned, he isn't healing me anymore, or anyone basically. And yeah, so we wiped them there. Basically because I zone out fast enough. Like, the Stinger on the Butcher is really good. I'm not gonna take credit for this thing, but I definitely think that I made the right call during the team fights for what focuses I need to have. So right here, you know, if I go for 4 or take them out, I don't really know what's better here, but we're gonna win anyway. Like, the terror is on the way. I'm just gonna focus the tanks so that they can't go onto my medic, Vala and Tychus, because Vala and Tychus do the same damage to the core, but they are a lot more susceptible to Diablo and Leroy compared to me. So I just decided to keep down at bay, because like I shred through them, I can sustain off of them, and that's GG right there. So I'm not an expert Butcher player, but from watching this replay and from playing this game just in general, I learned a lot just from how powerful Butcher can actually be, right? So this is probably a game that shows the most powerful aspects of Butcher. I mean, I did 71.5k damage in this game while dying 6 times and barely being in a lot of fights. Like, I was playing and taking seeds off of the game. Um, I mean, Stingran is really strong, and of course, most of this damage is on the tanks, so it is kind of like shady. But what I feel like is that people in this game are too much like don't focus the tanks, did focus the tanks. Focusing the tanks can be the right thing sometimes, and especially if that makes it so that they can't get to your medic. Like, if you can see, like, Valas, Sylvanas, Tigers, they all died 1 or 0 times. That was basically because they had to focus me, or otherwise their tanks would die, and their medic would die, and their team would die. Because if you let a butcher go through your team, he's gonna shred your team, right? The thing is, if you focus the butcher while there's a medic around, yeah, you basically saw what happened. And the thing is, if they try to focus the medic, um, they're going to be in a pickle because they can't have everyone get to the medic because I was basically tearing through their health like it was nothing. Um, and mainly because of my talents, I would say so. Um, I mean, the attack speed build is good, I guess. But it doesn't allow you to start off with such a high combo burst. And even in sustained DPS, the hamstring resets your auto attack. So if you take the 1 second cooldown reduction when you hit a hero, um, and the extra damage on your next auto attack, you're basically kind of doing the same, but less focused on actually getting your meat. Like, this build is also effective when you have 0 meat, which is it takes away one of the weaknesses of Butcher, which is the fact that you have to farm up once you die. Which are really like I'm really annoyed with that part, right? I like farming. I like characters like Nazeebo, I like characters with season marksman, but I don't like having to farm because you're going to be useless otherwise after you die. So it's the same reason I don't take Gathering Power anymore, because currently it's just useless when you die, unless you're super overpowered and carrying the game like this Tychus was, right? So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the replay, and I'll see you all next time.